Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel for the latest in bike, board, and scooter reviews. Now, a couple of weeks ago, Hiboy reached out to me and sent their latest scooter called the Max 3. If you've been searching for a budget scooter, more than likely you've seen these guys pop up. They are one of the more popular brands out there, with 11 models ranging from $300 up to $1,300. The Max is $459 with a $15 off coupon code exclusive for you guys. I've got the link and code in the description. The first thing I want to know is how fast can it go? Hiboy says the 350 watt motor in the rear wheel, powered by a 36 volt battery, can take a rider up to 18.6 miles per hour on the highest of the 3 speed modes it has. I did a comparison of each mode, with speed 1 hitting 9, speed 2 at 15, and speed 3 topping out at 19. The thumb throttle is made from a cheaper plastic but does have a nice textured rubber pad, and each mode can be changed by pressing the power button once. The Max's acceleration is one of the better ones in this price range, especially for being a heavier scooter at 40 pounds. It can carry a rider up to 220. I'm a little less than 200 and did an acceleration test on all 3 speed modes. They all start out the same, but after about 20 feet, speed 2 and 3 pull away and are pretty much neck and neck up to 15 miles per hour. On the highest speed mode, I counted till the scooter maxed out at 19 miles per hour, which took 9 seconds to do so. The Max 3 has a range rating of 12 to 17 miles. On a pretty flat and smooth trail, and on the highest speed mode with very few stops and going as fast as I could, I got just over 12 miles. Now, the first 2 battery bars last the longest and have the same power. On the 3rd battery bar, I noticed the scooter started to slow down on small hills. So small I almost couldn't tell I was on a hill. But on the flats, I was still easily hitting 18 to 19 miles per hour. The last 2 battery bars went the fastest, and any small hill really started to bog down the scooter, and I was averaging about 15 to 17 miles per hour on the flats. On the last battery bar, the power drops down even more, and I was averaging 12 to 15 miles per hour. The change in power from the second to the last battery bar was the most dramatic, and once that last battery bar hits, you better be close to your car because it doesn't last that long. The Max is the most spacious scooter for this price range, almost too much. There is a ton of room from my waist to the handlebars, and when I stand up straight, I have a hard time wrapping my hands around the grips. If they had made the handlebars a few inches taller, it would have been perfect. The deck is very wide and open, and is big enough for my feet side by side, but not one behind the other. It's also a very cheap feeling plastic. In fact, most of the frame is made from this plastic, which is surprising because the other models look and feel much more expensive than they are. That was one of the reasons why I like the company. Now, that being said, it is quite comfortable. There's no suspension, but the 10-inch air-filled tires make up for it. There's a section of trail with these monster bumps every few feet that I like to test scooters out on, and even though it sounds loud and disruptive, they don't feel that bad. I was filming this shot with only one hand on the handlebars, so it gives you an idea of how stable I felt. The tires are also over 2.5 inches wide, the biggest of any budget scooter I've been on. They tend to bring the scooter back upright after making a turn better than skinnier tires. It makes the Max very stable and easy to ride. The grips are also very comfortable, no complaints there. The LCD screen isn't my favorite for looks. The casing is a little bulky. Would have been nice to have a bigger screen. But it displays speed, speed mode, and battery life. Press the power button twice to turn on the lights. Press 3 times to turn on the cruise control, and then hold a couple of seconds to turn the scooter on and off. The Max has a hill rating of 15%. In order to get that, you'll need to weigh less than I do. I went up this 12% hill with momentum and slowed down 10 feet into it to 3 miles per hour. I did the test again starting at a standstill and made it up, but was only going 2 miles per hour. So it got me to the top, but it is very slow. This really isn't the best for hills for heavier riders. I went out to the same spot I did the speed test and did a brake test on all 3 levels. I think the sound the scooter made was more impressive than its stopping power. Now, while I'm out here, I thought I'd do another speed test, this time with a 30% battery. Okay, we got 8, 9, 9, and this is the same stretch of road that I used with the full battery. Speed 2. We should get 15 on this. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We should get 19. 17, 18, 19. The last few features you need to know about the Max is the USB port on the side, the bell, the 4-hour recharge time, and the IPX4 waterproof rating, a 1-year warranty, free shipping in the US, and a 30-day return policy. Overall, I thought the Max was a decent scooter, especially for $450. I thought it held up very well for that price tag. I think Hiboy's goal with the Max is giving their followers some more options. They have 6 scooters in the $400 to $500 price range. That seems to be the price most people will pay for a budget scooter. So now you know what the Max 3 can do. Hopefully you enjoyed the review and found it helpful. If you did, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe for the latest in bike, board, and scooter reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.